Wait, go.
Okay, so Pablo, this is my survey I have to do. Okay, so we have to go. We have to see each building or each house, and we have to see if it's in ruins, poor state, or if it has some deficiency or is in good state, and we have to mark it. We can mark up to 57 houses, and we've done it already in. We are now in Gratapayos, or ¿en cuál estamos? Gratayops, sorry. And we've done it already in Pradell de la Teixeira and another one. Yes?
And
Yes, that's all, no?
yes.
Hey. We've got this basic, yeah, I know. Got this list of stuff we need to do. So we go around the village. Once we finish the village, we write down the things we like, the things we don't like, and what we think needs improving. So we go to the example of one of the very first villages we went to. Bam! We liked it that had, you can't read it for a while, we liked that it had like this tourist information. We didn't like that all the buildings were like completely derelict and just run down. And we think it needs better roads.
Liz Pamela?
So basically I'm doing this survey which is saying the positive and the negative features, and for example in the first one we have the like traditional construction. So if there is like lots of buildings, like traditional buildings, we put a tick in 3 to 4 that it's all. If we find none, we put it in 0. And the negatives, for example, in abandoned land, if we see like lots of abandoned areas, we put ticks in all, some or none, depending on how much we see. And that's basically it.
Okay, lastly, this is another survey, and what we do is, as we go through this town, we have to village. We take a look at bodegas, bars and restaurants, banks, etc., or other things, and we assume by its image if it's for traditional residents or for tourism, or for both tourism and traditional residents.
Thank you. Javi, what is the reason you're doing this today?
To see how these villages have changed in order to attract tourists, how they've rebranded themselves. Like here we've seen in this village, we've seen already bodegas or I don't know, things where or tourists can come and taste the wine or something like that. So I think they do it for this.
Why are you looking at 4 different villages?
Oh, hi.
So we can compare them to each other, and we can see like what they've done and what methods are working best.
Already, what differences have you seen?
Already we've seen, like for example in the first village, it was the worst rebranded.
Ruins.
Lots of ruins, lots of abandoned land, and as we go to other villages, like for example here we can see it's better rebranded with better roads, and we can see more developed.